Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am planning the week of March 28th through April 3rd using this Franken kit from both, I guess three shops. There's Scribble Prints Co, Murdock Talks, which is the sheet that's right there, as well as Glam Planner. And the full boxes that I am using are from Scribble Prints Co. It's from the kit Blossom. I did haul when I received that, so if you're interested in watching that haul, I'll go ahead and card it up above if you're interested. And that was when I purchased Scribble Prints Co.'s full box grab bag, I believe is what it was called. And I decided to keep these full boxes because, like I said, I really enjoy making Franken kits. If you've watched my plan with me's before, you'll notice that about once a month or so, maybe a little bit more often than that, I do some sort of Franken kit. It's a great way to save money, use your extra stickers that are like leftover from kits, or even just your multicolor items in your regular collection. And I personally get these items either from grab bags, which I love purchasing from both Scribble Prints Co. and Glam Planner. But again, I also just have a lot of kit leftovers depending on what kit I purchase. Now, I usually purchase the mini size or like the medium size from most shops. From Scribble Prints Co. it's the mini. Glam Planner, I believe she also calls it the mini. Anyway, so I usually try to only buy what I need when I purchase a sticker kit straight up, but sometimes either I really want the kit and the mini is not available, or if it is a mystery kit. So for example, from Scribble Prints Co., which is actually the only mystery kit that I'm subscribed to right now, but I like to purchase her ultimate kit because that's what comes with the foil overlay, and I just think it's the best deal. So when I use Scribble Prints Co. Mysteries, I have a ton of leftovers. Like her ultimate kit as well as Glam Planner's Luxe kit, depending on the full boxes and if I like them or not, like all the full boxes, that I can actually use those kits and spread them out over 2 weeks. So instead of one $30 or so week, I have two $15 weeks, if that makes sense. So again, it's a great way to save money, use a kit twice, but sometimes, depending on how much stickers I use the first time, I have to kind of supplement and more or less make it a Franken kit the second time I use it. But either way, that's not what's going on here. I'm getting a little bit off track. This is where I just have the full boxes, and I think that sheet that I'm using right now, I also got in a grab bag that also coordinated with the Blossom kit. So I did have some other components of this kit, so it kind of did make it a little bit more cohesive. But for the most part, I kind of just used any sticker sheet I had that had blues, pinks, purples, a little bit of yellow pastels, just to use those up, because I thought that that's kind of what coordinated with this kit. I found that beautiful ombre bottom washi from Scribble Prints Co. Again, that may have gone with this. I don't think it went with this kit actually, but I just thought it coordinated really well, so I decided to use that. And then I'm also pulling in some silver foil with this kit. I typically don't like to pull in foil when I do Franken kits, just because, not that it's like a waste of foil, but it just, I don't know, I feel like foil really pulls out like a cohesive kit, and sometimes with Franken kits it's not quite as cohesive as I would like. But this kit, I think it worked really well, and I did have a lot of silver, which is what the foil I used, leftovers, so I thought might as well make it a true Franken kit, use leftovers from literally everything, both stickers and foil. And I really am happy with how it turned out. Just looking at the overview of the week, like you can't even tell that this was a Franken kit, let alone from 3 different sticker shops. So yeah, I'm really happy with what turned out. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and get into my day by days. So Monday morning, as always, I have my coffee, I watch YouTube. This was when I went to Subway for lunch, and then in the afternoon, when Colton got home from work, we watched Bridgerton with him and his mom, and then Colton and I watched some Space Force, which is the show on Netflix that we're both watching, even though as of now, as I'm doing this voiceover, we're caught up actually. But Anyway, and then we played a little bit of Lego Batman. We had Teriyaki Bowl, which is a local restaurant, for dinner. And then in the evening, we watched Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, since the new movie came out. Did we go see it in theaters? Or was it just on HBO? I can't remember. But either way, we caught up on the 2 previous movies so that we can kind of prepare for the one that just came out. So on Tuesday, I worked in the morning, had a meeting with my advisor, and then had a bycatch course, which is a course. I'm not taking it for credit. I'm kind of auditing it, so I'm not getting a grade or anything, but it's just a way to kind of advance my learning, I guess. And then I edited a few videos, watched Ugly Betty, which I am watching by myself. We watched Bridgerton that evening, and I believe this was when we finished it. So like I said, we watched all of this in less than a week. Granted, there are only 8 episodes, so it's very easy to do that. But yeah, so that's when we finished Bridgerton, and then I read in the evening. And then Wednesday, I cleaned up a little bit in the morning, did some work, and caught up on the budget. Since this was the end of the month, I was kind of wrapping up the month and then starting to prep for the next month. So I typically, for my budget, I do very minimal work throughout the month. It's mainly just keeping track of what I spend. And then the majority of the work is at the end of the month / beginning of the next month. And so then we had dinner with Colton's family on his dad's side. So his grandfather and aunt came over, and we just had a nice family dinner. And then we watched Death on the Nile, which I think was when it came out. I don't think it was new. I don't think we paid for it. I think it was free, or maybe we did pay for it then. I can't remember. Either way, we did stream it. We didn't go see it in theaters, and all of us really liked it. And then on Thursday, I worked in the morning, drove to Los Angeles with Christina and her friends so that we can go to the California Science Center for a special exhibit on, what was it actually? It was Angkor Wat, that's what it was, in Cambodia. So we went to that special exhibit, and it was actually a really good exhibit. It was a really fun day. And so we had Chipotle for lunch, grabbed some Starbucks for the drive back, and then obviously drove back home. And then in the evening, I kind of did a little bit of work since I kind of missed the whole day, since we left pretty much at 7 a.m. and got back around 6. So I wanted to do a little bit of work for that day. And then on Friday, I did the laundry in the morning, did some more work, met with my advisor, and then I edited a few videos. Colton and I did some Lego in the afternoon. So at this point, when I'm doing this voiceover, we finished it. But at the point in this Plan With Me, we were working on Hedwig, which is Harry Potter's owl, the Lego set, and we finished it. It was, I think, the biggest Lego set we've done. I don't think it's the biggest one that I've done it, or maybe it has been. I don't know. But either way, it's a pretty big Lego set. And so it took us a while to finish it, actually, a little bit longer than I expected, but it was a lot of fun, and I'm really happy that we got it. So we worked on that in the evening, and then we watched Turning Red, which is the new, I think it's Pixar, actually. It might just be Disney, or maybe it's Pixar. I don't know, but Turning Red, it was a really cute movie. We all enjoyed it. And then again, I worked on the budget a little bit in the afternoon. So mainly doing the transfers and all of that, and just making sure everything is closed out from the previous month so that we can start fresh on the next month. Then on Saturday, we played a little bit of Lego Batman on the Xbox in the morning. I listened to a podcast, which most likely is, I don't mark which podcast it is, but most likely it was The Amazing Race with Kim and Penn Holderness. So because I watched the show and then I'm listening to their podcast, because they do recaps of every episode, and you get a little bit of behind the scenes on it, and obviously their take and their perspective of it. So then I worked, and then I talked to my friend Hallie. We were friends from high school. We caught up a little bit, and then she also reads a lot of the same books that I read. So we also talked books, which is great. If you really like reading books, I highly recommend getting a friend or someone to talk to about them. It makes it so much better, and you get a different perspective on it and kind of things that you never thought of. And yeah, so we talked about that. And then This evening, Colton and I went to go see Lost City in theaters. It's the Channing Tatum, Daniel Radcliffe, and Sandra Bullock movie. It was cute. I mean, it was basically predictable. Like, you knew exactly what was going to happen based off of the plot, or the trailer. But we still really enjoyed it nonetheless. And the theater that we go to is a local theater, so we're supporting a local business, and they're actually really affordable. So it's a win-win situation. So we had a good time. And then on Sunday, Colton had a golf tournament, so I went up with him. I read in the afternoon, Skyped my parents as always. And then we went to Sonic I don't think we went for dinner, because what did I have for dinner that day? No, I think we just went to go get some milkshakes. Because I don't think I've ever had food from there, but I've definitely had their milkshakes. And I really like their Oreo milkshake. They actually put enough Oreos in it to make it a legit Oreo milkshake. And then Sunday evening, I did some planning and prepping for the new week. So then you'll see the quick overview of everything, the stickers that I have left, which really isn't a lot. I used a lot of it, which I'm really happy about. And then you'll see once I put down all the scripts, what the final spread looks like. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye-bye.